So guys, my name is Fuzdax and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the Pokemon Leaf Green Extreme Randomizer Nuzlocke. Today we're picking up pretty much where we left off on the last episode that wasn't the live stream. We're going to be heading from Fuchsia City and making our way to Cinnabar Island and seeing what we can encounter along the way. First and foremost, I do want to thank anybody and everybody who came out to the live stream to support for the celebration. I know we didn't make the best of episodes, but if you've missed it, go catch it up because we did make a new encounter because of the game corner. We decided to go with the Mew that people had voted for previously in the comments, and so yeah, we dillied about for a for a little bit doing that, and then yeah, I think it was the lackluster of this entire playthrough, but it was a bit of fun, and in future we'll work out something different to do with it. However, with that being said, like I said, we're going to be going from Fuchsia City down to Cinnabar Island and seeing what's there. Now, I did have to make a slight change to the team because apart from Joltflay here, nobody could learn Surf, and given Joltflay's special attack compared to his physical attack, I know it doesn't seem a lot, being only 22 points lower, but that makes a difference. So we had to try and find someone who would be a bit more beneficial on. But we'll run through the team now just so you can see. So you got Joltflay, our Psychic Ice type Ho-Oh, with the Relaxed Nature, with the Limber ability, rocking Feather Dance, Cut, Air Cutter, and Bone Club. I'll be honest, I don't think we're going to be getting many better moves. Any better moves at all. Because so far, our luck with TMs, not that good. Just not that good. Up next, we have Twinkle Elk of Fable, who's a water type with a timid nature, holding the magnet, with the Sand Veil ability, rocking out with Bite, Frenzy Plant, Ice Beam, and Thunder Punch. Decided to teach Frenzy Plant mainly because having a physical move like Smelling Salts just didn't make any sense. I know I'm not a massive fan of Frenzy Plant, however, there's a possibility that it will come in handy because we don't actually have any stab water moves, so we'll rock it with a grass move for now. Up next we have Waddles, our Taurus, who's a dark fighting type, holding the black belt to give him that extra boost on any fighting type moves, with a careful nature, who's color change, so we can sort of manipulate how what typing it is rocking out with Swift, Aromatherapy, which is coming in handy quite a bit, Rolling Kick, that's getting powered up by a stab and a black belt, and then Psychic just to round out with a strong move, which totally goes against my argument for Ho-Oh learning Surf, because in comparison, Taurus's special attack is utter trash. But nonetheless, we've got Riverside, our Lapras, who's a ground poison type, holding the Deep Sea Tooth to power up any special type moves. It's Jolly Nature, which helps out a little bit there as well, with the Intimidate ability, and is rocking out with Dig for some stab boosts. You got Ice Beam, Flame Wheel, and then Karate Chop just for some overall coverage. Up next we have Cloud9, our Altaria, who's a Ghost Grass type, with a Brave Nature, holding the King's Rock. We've also got the Sandstream ability, and going out with Aeroblast, Poison Fang, Ice Beam, and Magical Leaf. Pretty decent moveset there. And then up next is the slight change to the party. We have Nuptup, the Vileplume, who's an Ice Dragon type, not holding any item because I couldn't find one that was sort of viable. I might actually give it the Sea Incense just to power up the water type moves. It's Quiet Nature with Chlorophyll, which is ironic because Vileplume's hidden ability is usually Chlorophyll, so that's pretty cool. Rocking Spore, Surf, Heatwave, and Superpower. So we're gonna have to try and find something to replace Superpower, because it just doesn't fit because of the lack of special physical split. However, if we can get... Actually, can we teach it Ice Beam? Do we have an Ice Beam TM? I think we may have used it. Just do a quick thing. Didn't think to do this beforehand because I just remembered that we may have Ice Beam as a... No, we used our Ice Beam TM, which is unfortunate. That's fine. To be fair, Naptup is probably only going to be on the squad for this episode because it is the only Pokemon I found viable to teach Surf. Well, actually, I did teach... who is it? Politoed. Slacker the Politoed. I did teach Slacker Surf. However, I thought that since we've never seen Naptup up in action, then we can just rock over there. That's a Dragonite. And I think we've already made a capture in this area. I don't think when you go from land into the water it's changed. However, it's only level 18. Oh God. What I'm going to do is I'm going to capture it and I'm going to check to see if it is actually if it's from one of the routes we've already caught it. If it is, then I'll just release it. Just to be better safe than sorry, because I'm not quite sure if it's there. Plus, like I said, better safe than sorry. It's level 18, but it is a Dragonite, so we'll check a couple of Ultra Balls at it. Hey. Now, I really hope that we can keep Dragonite here, but I've got a stinking feeling that we already have one on this route. Even nicknamed Dragonite. Actually, I know. We'll go with... Iris. Okay, she's a dragon tamer from Gen 5. So we'll just use that as a... Right. I am not liking these levels of Pokemon. Why are they so low? Oh no. Right, Route 20. So there's Route 19, so we're on Route 20. So we're definitely on a new route here. Now we already have a Fearow, so we are going to call dupes on this one. So this is actually interesting because this has not come up at all. So although Fearow is our first encounter, because we already own one, we can actually just say nope to it because of the dupes clause, and then we can actually go and capture something else. So hopefully something else will come up. A Macargo. There we go. So we don't have a Macargo, and I'm pretty sure we don't have a Slugma because I have been keeping everybody the same level just in case something was to happen. So again, we can't do anything to it. So it's another good reason for bringing Naptup. It's got Spore, which means that it's able to put everything to sleep. And thanks to being Ice Dragon and like the better part of 30 levels higher than it's not going to take too much damage. Oh, it's got Insomnia. I didn't see that. Well, that sucks. Come on. Oh, Macargo, I can't hurt you. Actually, do we have any... We don't have any other status moves, do we? We don't have any sort of like paralysis. Nope, we're just going to have to... I really didn't expect the wild Pokemon to be this level at this stage, considering all the gym trainers and actually just the trainers in general all have such high level Pokemon. Okay, so the obvious nickname would have been Gary, but it's a woman. It's a female. So would Gina? Yeah, we're gonna go with Gina. I can't think of another lady's name that's similar to Gary. And when I think of it, I don't know. I'm just making excuses, So this is Route 20. Now if we go in here. Now, just for reference, because obviously you can. This is where you get. Actually, no, I think they changed it. But this should be where we get Articuno in here. Now, Articuno is a static Pokemon. You can always encounter it, just like the Snorlax is. So, if we were to get down to it, because like Grimer here is our first encounter, I'd still rather not attack it. And I'm up to sleep. Basically, if we catch this Grimer and we get all the way down to Articuno, we can still catch the Articuno because it's a static encounter, giving us more options. Obviously, it would depend on. It wouldn't guarantee to be an Articuno because we have randomized it, so we don't know exactly what's going on. However, if we wanted to go down and capture it just to give us that extra bit, we can. But I think we need to actually get through. I think there's something that we need to do to get down to it, and I don't think we have the capacity yet. It's been a while since I got to this part, so let's put you to sleep, Grimer. Now, come on, we caught. Granted, it was 10 levels lower than you, but we caught a Dragonite first. Right, and we have Grimer for our Seafoam. Kill them all. If you get the reference, then I applaud you. Right, do we have strength? I think we actually have the TM for it, but I don't think we taught it to anybody. HM for it even. Yes, we do. Riverside can learn it. And Nuptup can learn it. I'm going to go with Riverside. Mainly because, I mean, Lapras usually has one HM. Like, you always have Surf on Lapras. Since Lapras can't learn Surf, we'll get rid of Karate Chop. 4 strength is a stronger move. The only problem is that, I mean, it still doesn't affect Ghost types. The only thing is it would just lose its special super effectiveness against Ghost types. Not Ghost types, Dark types. I remember my typings. Honestly. I think we only need the boulders to be moved to get to Articuno, but I'm not 100% sure. So I'll actually... let's see. Okay. I'm going to be real with you because I forgot to get rid of him. I've got all those rare candies because I was actually training everybody up in the PC, but we don't need them anymore because everybody's up to the level we need. Mainly because grinding all of those Pokemon for that would have been a pain. I know I didn't need to, but it just saves grinding in the future if something was to happen. Now you know my dark secret. That I'm just too lazy to actually do the grinding work. Ba, 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 ba. Ah, Charmander. Kill it. And go over to jump down. Right, that's one. Oh, a big. Oh, bag is full. Give the sea essence. Actually, do we have any form of reviving items? Because we can just get rid of them. So what happens when I don't sell things? No. Okay, so we don't have any revival things. We've just got to... When we get a Cinnabar, we've just got to sell a lot of stuff. Excuse me, Electrode. Oh, clever. Will you give me enough experience to get to 46? Yes. Okay, cool. Actually, that's is it a cleansing tag that we have? spell tag. Yeah, if we had the cleansing tag, that's essentially a free repel. Doesn't work quite as well, but it does reduce the amount of encounters that we would have. Charmanders, go away. You turned up too late. The grime has got to me first. I meant to go to the store in Fuchsia City and pick up more repels. Obviously that was not the case, so we're just going to have to suck it up. Simple as. Now, I didn't intend for this to turn into an episode to try and catch Articuno, but I also can't remember the way to get out of Seafoam Islands straight away, so we may as well do it. Go away, Drowsy. You'd think there would be an item there. Blaziken. Wouldn't have minded catching you. Right. There is a specific way to do. Gotta try and remember them. So I think this one's easy enough. This one should just be drop this one down. Then this one should be now I should be able to just move this one over without any worry. And then we move this one up. This one down. And now if I push this across. Because I'm not entirely sure if I have to get all four of them down or just the actually no, because that one was up against the wall, we wouldn't have been able to move it down. So now we should be able to drop down here. Ooh, cloister. Again, another Pokemon. Wouldn't have minded using. I quite like cloister. And here is Articuno. Let's see what our luck has generated it to. No, I haven't got my headphones on, so I couldn't hear what that was. Survey says an Onyx. But it's a level 50 Onyx, which should be easy enough then to evolve into a Steelix. Now, since it is level 50, we can actually attack it. We'll go with the normal type move. It doesn't super affect anything, so... And it's raising its defenses. Fantastic. Right. So it's got Defense Curl and Refresh, which is kind of a trash moveset. But we'll see what else it's got. So it's got Endure, Refresh, and Defense Curl. So it should. So that means it's probably only got one attacking move. No, for those of you that don't know, this is kind of an interesting setup, matchup, because base-wise, if you were to look up Onyx versus Oddish, not even Vileplume, Onyx versus Oddish, Onyx is 5 points weaker physically than Oddish. Just a little trivia for you. Oh, it was originally. I don't know whether they changed it in the more recent games. I mean, I hope they did, because that would make sense. Having a giant rock snake. Weaker than a turnip. So I'm going to call it Artie. Right, so if I remember correctly though, usually when you get Articuno and do all this sort of water blockage stuff, it makes it easier to get out of Seafoam cabins, Seafoam Islands. If I remember correctly, which I don't think I do. Rogue. So this is where all the good Pokemon have been hiding. Hiding in Seafoam Islands. I joke because I quite enjoyed the squad that we have. Now, one thing. Now, I know that obviously I've got everybody leveled up to the same, and I will continue to keep everybody the same level as they go through. When we do grinding, obviously, you know, can't help in between grinding sessions if Pokemon gain levels. However, I did say that we were going to look at using teams built from Pokemon named by you guys. So there's a possibility that we might actually be changing up the squad before we get to the Pokemon League. Now, I'd want to know how you guys would feel about that, because obviously we've been with most of this squad for quite some time. And obviously the last thing I want to do is change stuff around without people's input. So, I suppose the additional question of the day is, do we before we fight? Because we can actually do it before we fight Blaine. Do we change out and just start getting properly attached to nicknamed Pokemon from you guys, or do we just keep rolling with what it is and, you know, try and incorporate them into the team if something was to go wrong? I can't remember how to get out of this blinking island. Managed to remember how to get to Articuno. Can't remember how to get out. We can't use an escape rope, because if we use an escape rope, we'll go back to the one place that we were already at. Unless I'm overthinking this because I think there wasn't it a. Actually, do we even have an escape rope? Never mind, we don't even have one. God's sake. Now we're going to make some room in the bag. Actually, no, we're going to do that when we go into the... We're going to do that in the Elite Four. Oh no, we're just trapped. We don't even have dig. Oh no. Right, we now need to make it our mission to get out of the Seafoam Islands. Now, luckily, if we do get out of it, it's only one more route, one more short-ish route from there to Cinnabar Island. So that's not too bad. But we still need to get out. We still need to get out. Oh no. Random. I'm now using the speed up button more than I want to as well, which is... I do apologize. Oh, have we found it? No, we have not. We are now running around in circles. Okay. Let's see. Right, once we have this Flaffy on the screen, I'm going to look up how to get out of Seafoam Island. Because it is one thing that has completely baffled me. Right. I just need a map of the island so I can work out how to get out. We are in Gen 3. This does not help. Right, so we've just got to find ladders on the bottom right hand side. Okay, I think I know where to go. Right, okay. We need to... Gloom. Yep, really should have picked up those repels. Right. So, according to my map, if I've worked this out right and it all matches up, right, we come here. Amaldo, go away. Right, I'm going to try and keep my finger off the speeder button. Right, we come here to here, here, and we're out. It was that simple. Now this is still Route 20, so we don't need to worry about this. Oh, it wasn't even an extra route. It was just... Oh, okay. So we have managed to reach Cinnabar Island. Well, that was a pain. However, we managed to get here, and that's all that matters. So we're actually gonna wrap up here, guys. What we're gonna do next time is we're gonna go and try and take on Blaine. We're also gonna revive our fossils and see what we get out of them. And in between episodes, I might sell some items just to save a bit of time. With that, if you enjoyed what you've seen, me panicking trying to get through the Seafoam Islands. And getting completely lost. I mean, first of all, that's just crazy. Second of all, hit the like button. Share it with your friends if you've been enjoying the playlist so far. If you're new here and haven't already, hit the subscribe button and make sure you hit the bell to be notified when new episodes go up. We are coming pretty close to the end. I mean, we've got 2 more gyms, and then we've got to make our way up to the Elite Four. So yeah, we're doing it, which is actually, I will admit, kind of surprising because I haven't had the best track record with Nuzlocks in my personal experience. But yeah, that's the power of community, I suppose. With that, I'm gonna get out of here, and I'll catch you guys next time. Bye.